bomb exploded just as Professor Albie Sachs...
I met Albie in, the early 1970s. I was living in San Francisco. I was a law student at the time. And he was essentially sent to us by other people who were progressive lawyers and said, this friend of ours from South Africa who's living in exile in England is coming. I want you to meet him. I want you to listen to what he has to say about the anti-apartheid movement, and I want you to help him. And Albie persuaded us that South Africa needed to become one of our key issues. And as law students, given the illegality that we thought apartheid represented, it was like a very good issue. On my last day there, he and I had brunch, and a light bulb went off, and I just thought, this is the next movie I should be making. Literally, it was just like that. I said, Albie, I'm leaving, I gotta get to the airport, but what do you think about my making a movie about you? And he was like, oh, I don't really know what I think about that. Give me your pitch. So I did. And he said, well, I think I should see your earlier work. And he did, and then he agreed.
When he made the decision that he was gonna sit on benches that were segregated and make a statement, for Albie, it was a natural thing to do that.
I'm hoping that younger generations will be somewhat inspired by all the ways in which the ANC and the movement against apartheid kept hope alive, even in very, very dark days. Albie's alone, locked up in solitary confinement for 168 days, and he somehow still believes that in his lifetime he's going to see the end of apartheid. We live in such a short turnaround kind of mentality. We can't imagine what it's like to invest in something today and know that nothing's going to happen for 50 years, but that you have to be part of the movement trying to create that kind of change. So I'm hoping people actually are a little inspired by the experience of the ANC. He says, you guys have to figure it out. We figured it out. We did not follow whatever paths our parents were taking. We at least bequeathed to you a set of institutions like the courts that are now open and free and not run by an apartheid regime, like the Constitution, that you now have to figure out how to use in a way that's going to bring about the kind of South Africa you want to live in.